This season is wild. Here we are in what is possibly one of the greatest reality television shows on television. It is back. I am so excited to be here with you. We're going to talk about these episodes 7, 8, and 9. I'm not going to talk about everything that happened during the episodes. I'm only going to talk about highlights. I'm going to have highlights, honorable mentions, and some dishonorable mentions. Y'all, this season is seasoning. I'm excited. I am so excited. Let's begin. Episode 7, the highlight of the episode, Clay and AD.
Man, I love red light kisses, y'all. Period, right? That's my thing. It's like, red light, come and kiss me, babe. You know?
AD, on episode 2, you did this right here. There's a shift in the universe for women that scream out, my man, my man, my man, and you are living this right now, aren't you, girl? So when you get to Dominican Republic and you have that amazing beach in front of you, crystal clear waters, all kinds of fruits, all kinds of drinks, what is the one thing you decide to eat?
Soup is first priority.
What took me out in the episode were these faces.
You good?
Locked in.
I'm sorry.
I would not only be doing these faces, I would be asking, where's the ticket to go back home? I could not sit with this man any longer after watching this.
What are you thinking?
He's thinking, can I get another order of soup? Clay is difficult because he just reels you back in with the sweet talk, and then, he just throws it back out because he says stuff like this.
I don't know, I really don't want to let you down, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel that.
Clay, what do you want? Like, why did you come on this show, Clay? Why do these people constantly pick Love is Blind, a show that's made for you to get married at the end, to come to find a lover? The episode goes on, we see all the other couples, but Clay and AD, at the end of this episode, displayed the reason why every single man, every single person who has lived through infidelity in their family as a child should not be pursuing a relationship without first talking to a licensed professional.
You know, like, the fact that my mom and dad were like best friends, but my dad still, you know, unfortunately, like, he was still cheating, you know? Infidelity was a thing, and like my dad would take me with him to some of his infidelity trips. And then, you know, it's just tough. Like, I didn't even realize, I never told my mom. I keep that inside. Like, till this day, like, my mom doesn't even know some of the trips that I went on with my dad.
Clay has so much emotional damage. Gypsy Rose Blanchard would say, damn, you have so much emotional damage. But look at AD's face right here. She gonna stick beside him. And to end the highlight of Clay and AD, Clay gives us this gem.
About like all black men that's been in my life, even like celebrities, like Will Smiths, you know, all the celebrities, like the Diddy's and stuff like that. The Diddy's and stuff like that. The Diddy's and stuff like that.
P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean John, 24 Hour Settlement, Brother Love. AD, you don't stand a chance, girl. You don't stand a chance. Clay, go to therapy. Therapy. The second highlight of this episode is the beginning of the end for Kenneth and Brittany. Kenneth, do you like women? Do you like them? So evidently, since Kenneth does not want to feel the touch of a woman, I'm just kidding. So Brittany is feeling like there's not enough physical touch in their relationship. And look, we find out later that they haven't even made out.
Like, sometimes I'm like, you can touch me more.
Well,
Hold on, stick your arm up just a little bit more. Up, 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 up.
When Kenneth says this,
I've always heard I'm overly affectionate, so
I have tens of dollars to give the person who could pull up the women who have ever told Kenneth he's overly physical. The most physical he has been is while holding that watermelon. We don't have any honorable mentions on this episode because these people were being as savage as R. Kelly, and I'm not gonna make that joke. But we just don't have any honorable mentions in this episode. Our dishonorable mention is Jeremy talking about the great banter he has with Laura.
I don't think things could be any better between Laura and I at the moment. Like, the banter's there, but we can get serious with each other.
This really is a whole new chapter. Like, everything.
First of all, I am so tired of people talking about they have great banter with each other when all y'all do is just continuously roast each other, be mean, passive aggressive. These are not conducive to healthy relationships. And we find that out later. But I could have told y'all this from the beginning. Jeremy is for the streets. Our second dishonorable mention is Kenneth. He hasn't smiled like this. He hasn't smiled like this throughout all of these 7 episodes. This is the happiest this man has ever been.
miss this so much. I miss my device.
You know, I have a very good friend who was in the closet and just came out. He's a very happy man right now. That doesn't have anything to do with any of these people in these episodes. Episode 8. Our highlight is the end of Brittany and Kenneth. And look, it's a highlight because it's one of the biggest things that happened in the episode.
I don't know like how to pinpoint it, Kent. I really don't, and I wish I did. But I feel like, you know, when we do talk about us, our minds and our heads are like right there with one another. Like what we want out of a marriage is there, but like where's like the intimate feeling between like us and like the crave of like us having what we want in a marriage.
If you feel like you don't have a crave for me, thank you for telling me that. But I don't feel like I'm missing the crave for you. I feel like I work a lot.
You know what the problem really is? Your relationship is with your cellular phone. So what did you want this girl to do? So Kenneth breaks up with Brittany without Brittany even saying anything. And then he calls his boyfriend and goes to his house.
Oh, there's nothing left to say.
Hey, what you want, bro? Yeah, I'm about to get myself here. I'm about to be over there. All right.
Second highlight of episode 8 is given to us by Chelsea and Jimmy. Look, I'm tired of these people already. Chelsea's level of insecure has never been depicted on television like this before. So we go back to Megan Foxgate, and of course, none of her real friends said she looked like no Megan Fox.
Who do I always see on the plane?
Oh, Carrie Underwood?
Yeah, girl. None of your real friends were going to tell you look like no Megan Fox. Why? After her friends leave, her and Jimmy are talking about things, and Chelsea is bringing up all the ways that Jimmy has not come through for her, been affectionate to her. And then we find out the real reason why she's bringing this up.
I was concerned.
I did kiss you today, though.
This morning?
I kissed you when you were in the bathroom getting ready.
Did you?
Y'all, he gives... I've never seen a man come up with such BS on the spot like this.
I love you and I really want to make things work, but honestly, I bit the living shit out of my lip and it hurts to talk.
Jimmy is not only dumb, Jimmy is unhinged.
Truthfully, you've been a little clingy.
How are you gonna tell an insecure girl that she's being clingy? Jimmy, what did you think she was gonna do?
Clingy?
Well, you're saying you want me to give you more love and affection, and I feel like you're giving me too much.
Clingy?
I felt like...
Are you fucking kidding me?
Jimmy, she's already dealing with the fact that, like, she looks like Megan Fox, but nobody can see it. And then you're gonna throw in that she's clingy? But that wasn't the biggest offense of the night. The biggest offense was this.
I cooked you dinner.
I am
stayed
thankful
by
you cooked me dinner.
myself.
I'm
then
thankful.
I sat and watched your fucking show with you, and you say I'm too and then went upstairs and had sex with you? And I'm too clingy? No, this is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. That's fucking rude. That's so fucking
Well, if you're gonna
rude.
bring up the sex, you're the one that wanted to have sex.
Yeah, I
also
did.
maybe wanted a little breather from that too.
This is wild. Like, this is why I love Netflix. When he said this, I thought to myself, girl, just run away. Just get out of there. What are you still doing sitting there? Girl. The dishonorable mention goes to the fakest laugh I've ever heard on television. The other dishonorable mention is Johnny not knowing what a condom is. I don't know how a 25-year-old, well, how old are they? 30-ish?
Someone I was like in love with or like in a relationship with was almost always on birth control. Like that's how it was in the past.
I don't know if I want to get on birth control just yet. I know I mentioned a vasectomy.
I know. And there is, it's always like an option.
Why would you tell the whole entire world, even knowing your parents watch this, and just let everyone know that you just be raw dogging every single woman you've ever been with? It's like, these men are such clowns. Like, I want to like at least one of them, but it's really hard. It's really hard. On episode 9, I put only one highlight. Let's play it.
You left at 10:45 and we're out till 5 something in the fucking morning. The bars close at 2. What were you doing until 5 o'clock in the morning?
Okay.
Laura and Jimmy are giving Oscar-winning performances. It's giving People's Choice Awards Best Reality Television Show winners. This is amazing television. This is what I tune in for.
Went to originally go to a karaoke bar. As I was leaving here, location changed. Told we're going to Lost and Found. Cool. Gonna meet up at Lost and Found. When I was halfway there, got a text message from one of the guys from the pods saying, hey, Sarah's out here, just so you know.
Jeremy doesn't know the first code of dating a woman. I'm going to say it, and ladies, you know the answer. If we ask a question, we already know the answer. It's that simple. We already know the answer. We are just giving you the opportunity to not lie. But guess who is Liza Minnelli in this play?
I'm sorry for that. But like, as an extra layer of reassurance, like I shared my location with you. Like, just so you knew exactly where I was at.
Where were you?
In the parking lot.
We also have the visual representation and audio exclamation of a man lying. Jeremy, do you know you're being filmed?
You're just hanging out in the parking lot at Lost and Found till 5 something in the morning.
I'm not denying anything.
You're denying leaving the bar.
I don't want to talk about that right this second.
When she goes,
You weren't at the parking lot of Lost and Found. don't share your fucking location if
That's
you don't want me
bullshit.
to check it at 5 a.m.
That's bullshit.
Great.
I parked, there's Lost and Found, then there's an alley that cuts back there.
You weren't even in South End. You were north of Uptown, which is where Sarah Ann lives.
I jumped in my seat. That's what reality television is. These are the moments we're waiting for. Listen, Johnny and Amy, y'all are cool. Really cute a lot of times because that bachata stuff was really cute. But I don't care about y'all. What I care about is if Jeremy smashed Sarah. That's what I care about. Oh my God. Like he did, right? Like we are all in consensus that this man has sexual relations with Sarah Ann, right? God. Amazing. Amazing. Like this, the way they ended this episode, I need everything else to drop like tomorrow. How about we take a look at our coming up next?
I don't want to be in a situation where I'm ever going to cheat.
He told me that he's breaking everything off, and I was like, okay. You fucked her, and I know you fucked her.
Wild. Like the real question here for this coming up reel is, Sarah Ann, girl, are you really gonna go out like this? Really? Like, do you know how your comment section is gonna be in a week? Who wants to bet with me this woman is gonna turn off her comments by next week? Who wants to do this bet? Thank you so much for watching my video. I enjoyed doing these episodes. I enjoyed watching these episodes. I hope you enjoyed it too. And I'm gonna be talking again when the next episodes come out because I already know it's gonna be epic. Yay!